Beer, only 4 ingredients in this order and by weight: water, malt, hops, and yeast. Delicious. Traditionally, hops have been added in the hot part of the process, down there. But when brewers want to add more hop aroma to the beers, they actually add it down here in the cold part of the process, in a technique called dry hopping. So where does the term dry hopping come from? It's not dry at all. Well, over 100 years ago, British brewers found that when they added hops to finished beer, those beers dried out. They actually fermented more, hence the term dry hopping. Hazy IPAs are really popular right now. So what makes these beers hazy? Yeast makes them hazy, but so do hops. Brewers that make these style of beers put in hops. Lots of hops. So much hops, the stuff they're trying to extract exceeds the solubility limit, creates a dispersion, diffracts light, makes haze. Juicy. The majority of beer color comes from malted barley, which looks like this. So the question is, how do you get a beer that looks like this? Well, if you're a maltster and you take that malt and you roast it like a coffee bean, you get something that looks like this. Add a little bit of this to a lot of this, and you get a beer that looks like this. Do you know that for nearly 100 years, hop breeders here in Corvallis, Oregon have been breeding hops? And these hops are used throughout the world. Let me tell you about one really particular special one, the Cascade hop. It was a hop that was released in the 1970s, and the craft beer industry took this and transformed the brewing world. It smells of pine and citrus, and brewers like Sierra Nevada and Deschutes made beers like Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and Mere Pond. It's a defining hop in the craft beer movement. Beer has been the beverage of the people for millennia. You want to bring beer to your people? Here's how you learn more about brewing. Take FST 251. It's offered every quarter online. If you're getting a degree in the sciences, minor in fermentation science. Or go big. Come to food science and major here. We'd love to have you. What's my favorite beer? The one that's in front of me.